Before you continue, grab your device and open the Manage My Fatigue app. Feel free to pause and restart this video as often as you need to give yourself time to follow along and work on your own device. As we mentioned, we're going to explore one feature at a time as you learn to use the Manage My Fatigue app. Now that you've taken the time to customize the app settings, it's time to explore the MyTasks tab. MyTasks is the last bit of setup you'll need to do before you can actually begin using the Manage My Fatigue app. This part of the setup process is important because it's where you'll customize the categories, tasks, and breaks within the app to reflect what you do in your life. MyTasks is where you'll go once you've started using the app to add, edit, or delete categories, the tasks within them, and breaks as it becomes necessary. You'll find that once you get the categories, tasks, and breaks set up the way you want them, you'll only use the MyTasks tab when you need to make changes. We'll start with one category and a task or two to help you learn how to add them to the app. Once you have the basics, you'll be ready to use the Manage My Fatigue app to help you manage your fatigue, as well as a time management tool. Okay, let's check out the MyTasks tab by tapping its icon at the bottom of the screen. The My Categories section appears near the top of the screen and displays a list of sample categories we provide to get you started. You'll also see the My Breaks section toward the bottom of the screen with suggested breaks to get you started. Note the helpful hints at the bottom of the screen. Tap and hold a title to edit it, and swipe left in a row to act on an item. You might be wondering where tasks are located. The Manage My Fatigue app requires users to create categories first and then tasks within a category. But why? Before we answer that question, let's take just a moment to differentiate between categories and tasks. Categories are used to group similar things together in order to help organize information. In that way, they actually help to provide a system or a structure for learning and memory. For instance, it's easier to find specific notes for school when your notes are categorized by class, or to find where your time goes when you group tasks into categories. Tasks, on the other hand, are individual activities that need to be worked on and ultimately completed. They can range from taking the trash out, to checking email, to running errands. Now let's answer your question. The Manage My Fatigue app has you create categories in order to make it easier to organize and find the many tasks you might choose to work on during the course of your day. In addition, attempted tasks appear in your calendar with both the category and task names, so you can quickly get a sense of how much time you spend in each category. This can be helpful when you're trying to account for your time and/or trying to work on establishing balance among your many commitments, a concept near and dear to me. As mentioned, the Manage My Fatigue app has a couple of sample categories, related tasks, and some break activities to get you started. It's okay if you're thinking they aren't all relevant to your life. They're just samples to get you started. You'll learn how to add, edit or change, and delete categories, tasks, and breaks as we move forward. Let's get started.